Earthquakes. The natural phenomena like thunderstorm and lightning can cause large scale destruction of human life and property. Fortunately, these phenomena can be predicted to some extent. The weather department can the weather department can warn about a thunderstorm developing in some area. So we get time to take measures to protect ourselves from the damage caused by these phenomena. However, there is one natural phenomenon which we cannot predict accurately. It is an earthquake. It can cause damage to human life and property on a huge scale. A major earthquake occurred in India on 8 October 2005 in Kashmir, resulting in about 85,000 deaths. Before that, a major earthquake occurred on 26 January 2001 in Bhuj district of Gujarat, resulting in death of about 20,000 people. The Tangshan earthquake, which occurred in China in 1976, resulting in the death of people in the range of 2,40,000 and 6,55,000, was the deadliest of the 20th century. What is an earthquake? An earthquake is a natural phenomenon in which there is a sudden shaking or trembling of the earth that lasts just a few seconds. It is caused by a disturbance deep inside the earth's crust. An earthquake is also known as a quake, tremor, or trembler. An earthquake takes place when two blocks of the earth suddenly slip past one another. The surface where they slip is called a fault place. Earthquakes occur all the time, all over the earth. It is estimated that around 5 lakh earthquakes occur each year, which can be detected with current instruments. About 1 lakh of these can be felt. Minor earthquakes occur nearly constantly around the world in places like California and Alaska in the US, as well as in Mexico, Guatemala, Chile, Peru, Pakistan, India, Nepal, and Japan. Major earthquakes occur less frequently. They can cause immense damage to buildings, roads, bridges, dams, and people. The aftermath may bring lack of basic necessities and mental consequences such as depression to survivors. Earthquakes can cause floods, landslides, and tsunamis. How are earthquakes recorded? Earthquakes are recorded by an instrument called seismographs. Do earthquakes only happen on Earth? Earth is not the only place where earthquakes happen. Scientists have measured quakes on Earth's moon and see evidence for earthquakes on Mars, Venus, and several moons of Jupiter also. Can scientists predict earthquakes? Some scientists hold that prediction of earthquakes may be possible in future, while most scientists are pessimistic and some maintain that earthquake prediction is inherently impossible. At present, the scientists can only predict where an earthquake is most likely to hit, but still they cannot tell exactly when it will happen. What causes an earthquake? It is caused by the disturbances inside the uppermost layer of the earth called the crust. As we know that the crust, mantle, inner core, and outer core, the four layers that make up the earth's surface. The outermost layer of the earth is not in one piece. It is fragmented. Each fragment is called a plate. These plates are in continual motion. When these plates brush past one another or one plate goes under another due to collision, it causes disturbance in the earth's crust. It is this disturbance that shows up as an earthquake on the surface of the earth.
In this picture, you will see that the earth has four layers. First is crust, second is mantle, then comes outer core, and then inner core. Earthquake happens when there is disturbance in the uppermost layer, that is the crust. earthquake happens in the crust. In this second picture, we are showing the plates as the earth crust of the earth is not the outermost layer of the earth is not in one piece, it is fragmented. You can see that these are the plates of the earth. These are continuously in motion, and when these plates brush apart each other, brush with each other, or one plate goes under the other, then there is earthquake. You will see here that the one plate is colliding with another, and here you will see that one plate is brushing with another. Because of these colliding or brushing of one plate with the another, there is earthquake.
Although we know for sure what causes an earthquake, it is not yet possible to predict when and where the next earthquake might occur. Some other causes of earthquakes are eruption of volcanoes, when an underground nuclear explosion is carried out, when a meteor hits the earth. Earthquakes can lead to deaths of animals and human beings, damage to buildings, roads, bridges, etc., landslides, floods, and tsunamis. What are seismic zones or fault zones? Earthquakes tend to occur at the boundaries of Earth's plates. These boundaries are known as seismic zones or fault zones. Geographical statistics of India show that almost 54% of the land is vulnerable to earthquakes. A World Bank and United Nations report shows estimates that around 200 million city dwellers in India will be exposed to storms and earthquakes by 2050. In the figure, Zone 5 expects the highest level of seismicity, whereas Zone 2 is associated with the lowest level of seismicity. Zone 5 is referred to as the very high damage risk zone. In India, the regions of Kashmir, Western and Central Himalayas, the whole of Northeast, and the Rann of Kutch fall in this zone.
In this picture, it has been shown that whole of India has been divided into different zones on as per on the basis of their likelihood the earthquake may occur to a particular area. In this picture, the red place which has been shown here at different places, these are those places which fall under zone 5. Zone 5 is that place or that area where the chances of the earthquakes are much higher as compared to others.
Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.